long relatively, but the first one I want to start off with is called Alive in Rain. So actually last Friday, I was going to the Met for like by myself, just to have a solo date, if you will, and I forgot to bring my umbrella, and I had this little moment, just walking in the rain. I feel like it was a really nice change of pace, and in a way it made me kind of appreciate a lot. So we're gonna start off with that. So it's called Alive in Rain. Gray clouds gathered and loomed within the afternoon sky, and I had forgotten my umbrella. I looked up and felt raindrops drizzling ever so softly, eventually turning into a downpour. Each drop of rain pelting into my skin, each one waking me from my melancholic dream. I couldn't help but laugh. I had forgotten what it means to be alive. And so I embraced the rain with glistening eyes and a smile to remember what I had lost. And for this second poem, it is a little bit on the longer side out of the three, and I come from an immigrant family, and lately I've been having thoughts about my family as a whole and the history of them, or of my family, especially my mom and dad. And in a way, I want this poem to be a tribute to them. And it has a really simple title to it. It's called To Mom and Dad. It must have been hard, moving across the world away from your home, away from your family and friends. It must have been really hard. Even so, you took a leap of faith into a foreign world in order to gain opportunities to live a better life with happiness and love. But all of that would change once my sister and I were born, in which you guys were forced to abandon your dreams, not out of spite, but out of duty and love, working endless hours so that we would always have food on the table, a shelter over our heads. But alas, through and through, your suffering and love for us, you did not complain, not even one bit. You continued to nurture us with smiles and laughter, even though there were many times where you felt hopeless and sad. Not being able to express yourself, trapped in what seems like a box. To us, you guys seemed invincible, like superheroes from a comic book. But all along, you guys were like us, filled with emotions, thoughts, and dreams, still learning how to live. Because after all, this is everyone's first time and last time living. And so I wrote this poem in your honor of your love and sacrifice for us. So thank you for cooking so many delicious meals. Thank you for taking care of me when I was sick. Thank you for taking us out to vacations. Thank you for working hard every day. Thank you for guiding me when I am lost. To you, my beautiful parents, to my mom and dad, I love you. And for this last one, I don't know if you guys, if you guys have been here for the past three poetry nights, I've been writing a lot about my situationship because she's been lately on my mind. So I want to take this tonight. I want to read this poem and finally put it under the rug and just move on. I think it's time. It's too long. But I call it In Order to You. It's about 4 months since we stopped talking. 4 months is a lot of time, especially to move on. But there were a lot of times where I couldn't help but think about you. With that said, it's finally time for me to finish this chapter and to move on to the next. And so with this poem, it is a final ode to the person I once knew, to you. Thank you for the memories, the moments we had, where we shared laughter and intimacy. Thank you for allowing me to feel the feelings I had thought I would never feel again. Thank you so much for being in my life. Even though it was short-lived, even though towards the end it was filled with sadness and disappointment, It was never filled with regret or hatred. And so to you, my dear rose, crowned with sharp thorns, I'll admire your beauty from afar and pray that you're blessed and prosperous amongst the garden of roses. And that's it.